I am a gynecologist. Bored on call. Edit. I am now thinking about inventing a tropical drink recipe. Something similar to a sex on the beach, but I am going to call it sand in the vagina. I am going to market it to Bacardi, I think, and hopefully retire after that. Have you ever unintentionally given a woman an orgasm? Wow, I thought I was in the IBM engineer Emma, and reading these questions was very strange. I have always wondered, how do you end up deciding to go into this line of work? You start college as a lib arts major, then you get bored and switch to bio, chem, but you tell yourself that you are going to be a pharmacologist or something, you won't go to med school or anything crazy like that. Then you get bored and decide to go to med school, but you decide you will be a pediatrician, or maybe a dermatologist, and you promise your boyfriend, husband you won't go into something insane like surgery or OB-GYN, oh hell no. Then you do your OB-GYN rotation and you kinda like it because you're a bit of an adrenaline junkie, and then all of a sudden, you are running around a hospital at 2 a.m., covered in bloody amniotic fluid, thinking, well, crap. For most of us, vaginas are like Bigfoot. You know a few guys that have seen it, and you would like to someday, but it may just be a legend. Thanks for sharing. I just moved to Florida after living in Arizona my entire life. The beach is a brand new thing to me. Sand in my vagina. Can it happen? What the fuck do I do? Seriously, sure it can happen. The honest to God answer is rinse with plain water if you want to, but it will make its way out over time anyway. This was a very serious question. It may seem ridiculous, but I have literally never been to the beach, and it never occurred to me until I was swimming around in the surf, and the thought always makes me anxious. My brain picks things to fuck with me about. Strange ones sometimes. Thanks you for answering. The main thing to remember is that you can expel all the sand. It will be irritating, but probably not that bad for you. And hey, if you do miss some, you could end up with pearls. Life's not so bad. Ooh, vagina pearls. The rarest of them all. I could make a fortune. Is blue waffle a real disease? Nope. What percentage of women would you say come in unshaved? Does it make you uncomfortable? The answer to your question varies by socioeconomics, age, geography, and season. I don't always notice. I am tired sometimes. You know, unless the hair actually gets in my way. I am female, so it does not bother me unless, again, the hair gets in my way. And then I think, really? So which socioeconomic, age, geography, season combinations shave? Stripper, 16, 22, urban, summer. Duh. Wow, this may be the first I am a thread that I am 100% convinced is in no way a troll. I wanted to ask you this, though. The clitoris, as an analogous embryonic structure to the male penis, when dissected out based on tissue type, seems to run very deep and wide back and laterally. Personally, I feel like this gives the idea of the G-spot some validity, but my experience with this is in one wife. It seems to be in the anterior vaginal canal that's most proximal to the clit. What are your thoughts on this anatomy-wise? Getting sleepy and had to read through that a few times. The G-spot is probably an extension of the clitoris. I kind of agree with that. I actually only thought I would do this post after one of my cousins posted a link to Jennings' IEMA. I thought, maybe one day when I have a little time. The questions asked are probably more interesting to me than my answers are to other people. I may have to go work soon though. Best experience. Worst experience. Best experience. Saving a 17-year-old's life since hysterectomy after she showed up bleeding in my EC after a botched abortion. Worst experience. Delivering women a full-term stillbirth. I am glad that you do what you do. I could not handle either of those situations. Are you married? If so, how does your partner feel about your job? I am married to a wonderful man who is not a doctor. He is just generally happy that I bring home a little more cash than the average trophy wife. I am married to a gynecologist. I am fine with it as long as she showers before telling me what kind of crap she has had projected over her that night. I have one real problem with her profession though. We obviously have many doctor friends, and when we are with them for a night out or whatever they don't shut up about their work. And it's all obviously pig Latin for me, non-doctor. So I get shut out of the conversation, which is very annoying when you are supposed to be out there having a good time. Yes, This is entirely correct. I love it. My husband deals with it with a sense of humor. My friends and I try to have a girl doctor night out once a month or so. It's better for everyone involved that way. Add it, is this my husband? I just thought of that. Why are gynecologists always stuck-up cunts? Either that's really offensive, or I totally get it. Any common knowledge misconceptions about the female anatomy that you would like to clear up? The only one that comes to mind is the G-spot. Misconception is that it has some sort of actual anatomic structure. I am sure there are misconceptions that I am totally unaware of, though, sort of the reason for posting this. So it's your misconception. I have heard that the vagina smells bad. Is this true? For most women, they only have a bad smell if they wash their vaginas with soap. Soap can fuck up the pH balance and make it smell nasty. All women should rinse, wash with straight water only. What's the grossest thing you have seen? Are you male or female? I am going to say all patients for 100 pounds come to mind, but you know, there is also some almost indescribable crap that you see in gynecology. Cancer can actually be pretty disgusting. More exotic grossness would be a couple of dermoid tumors filled with jelly and hair, and a sort of mummified triplet that died in utero at about 15 weeks, that then delivered after its full-term siblings. Do most of your patients wear socks during their pap smears? I always make a point to wear clean, white socks when I go, but I want to go all out sometime and wear really crazy socks sometime. Your thoughts on crazy sock smears? Most people leave their socks on because I tell them they absolutely can. Crazy sock smears are fun. I don't notice socks in general too much as long as they are clean. Rink feet can be much grosser than the pelvic. In the summer, flip-flops are kind of common and some people have crazy toenails. Also a conversation starter. This is a great Emma. I am a moderator at Sex. I noticed your responses stating the G-spot isn't an anatomical structure, which I find really perplexing based on my own examinations of vaginas. I was wondering if you had any additional thoughts on G-spot orgasm, the interior fornix, and especially female ejaculation. Maybe I need to just clarify that all I meant was that there is no G-spot in natter. I just hate to think of women who have, say, a cystocele repair thinking they can't ever have an orgasm again because their G-spot got removed. There are nerves that run in the area, beneath the vaginal mucosa, muscularis, that are very sensitive and can affect orgasm, no doubt. Female ejaculation isn't widely studied, not much research funding. I can't say I know a ton about it, because it's not something women approach me about, but clearly, a lot of people have it on their mind. Do you have to go to another gynecologist to get a pap smear done? Or can you do those things on yourself? This is a totally serious question. I know dentists go to other dentists for fillings, so. Okay, I have to go to another gynecologist for that. She also helped me out with my cesarean section when I had my son. How often do people tell vagina jokes after hearing about your profession, percentage-wise? Jokes? Less than 1%. But when I get together with other health professionals, vagina anecdotes are quite common. Weirdest thing you ever pulled out of a vagina? 8-ball, as in billiards. The general surgeons and ER docs pull much funnier things out of rectums than we do out of vaginas. Are you straight or homosexual? If homosexual, do you ever get turned on while at work? Straight, it's still possible to get turned on at work. Ever seen Grey's Anatomy? It's totally just like that. Thanks for watching.